வெல்கம் கைஸ். சேனலை புதுசாக பார்க்குறேன், சேனல் அப்படியே ஒரு சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணிட்டு பாருங்க. என்னடா அம்மாடி கொடுத்தாங்கடா தூக்கி ஃபர்ஸ்ட் மேட்சே. டுடே செம்ம டிஷர்ட், சேம் டிஷர்ட்டா? ஆமா, இந்த ஒரு டிஷர்ட் தான்டா இருக்கு. இதான் நல்லா இருக்கு, ஒரு டிஷர்ட் இருக்கிறதோட இதான் நல்லா இருக்கு. காட்டன் அதே பண்ணேன். அதே ஃபார்மேஷன் 3 ஃபார்வர்ட்.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation. 100,000 here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now that's well seen too.
Oh, bro.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Iniesta. He's tried one!
Oh, cross parra.
Gives it back. Modern football for you and all that pressing. Well read, nice interception. Haaland. And that's been intercepted. That's great positioning. And again! In he goes again! And it's a goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Vinicius Junior. Levin. Oh, shooting!
Oh, yo, sama bola, yo.
Baresi getting this one clear. Oh, smashing!
Da.
He's there to get it away.
It's nice. Mother match இப்படி ஸ்ட்ரிக்ட்டா போறாங்க. திரும்பி டிவிஷன் போய் வரப்போ.
That is a brilliant interception. Struck first time. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Hedrick knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
And it's Iniesta. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Iniesta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Iniesta, and that could set him on his way. Now that's a fine challenge. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's on his... Haaland! Barcelona are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Now it's Stoichkov. Paulinho. Romero gets a foot in here, and he's away. And Messi! And that's off target.
Al Nassr were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Vinicius Junior. Iniesta. Oh, important interception.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and proof.
He's through, it's one of decent hit. Oh, taken with style.
Jolly mudding.
And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important
Nee,
this
forward,
goal was
moonu
for them.
forward
They
vechukkan.
needed it.
There's the hit.
வந்தாதான் வேலைக்கு ஆகும்.
And he looked every bit the assured.
அதே ஃபார்மேஷன் எதுக்கு எனக்கு கொடுக்குறாங்கன்னே தெரியல மாட்டேங்குது. கடுப்பா இருக்கு. அதே ஃபார்மேஷன் எனக்கு திரும்பி தரானுங்க. எதுக்குன்னே தெரியல.
The first in the game for either side actually.
ஃபர்ஸ்ட் மேட்சே ஸ்கிரிப்ட் இப்படி போட்டா நம்ம என்ன பண்றது? 2 கோல் விட வேண்டியது ப்ரோ. கருமா.
And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a good foot in there. McAllister was steaming forward.
ப்ரோ வந்தாலும் வரும். கைஸ் அது வந்து
Commitment to the cause.
இது கிடையாது. ஃபேக் நியூஸ் இல்ல. ஃபேக் நியூஸ் இருக்காது முக்காசி. சாரி எனக்கு தெரியல கைஸ் ஆனா. ஃபேக் நியூஸ் என்னன்னு தெரியல.
And now they can spring out of defense. Lewandowski. He's a sharp little ball here. Messi, very much a man of this moment. That looks a cracking ball. Deftly away. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
வாய்ப்பு இருக்கு நண்பர்களே. வாய்ப்பு.
Pedri, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedri. And Alexander-Arnold. And it's Lewandowski. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Haaland.
என்ன பண்ணாலும்
Romero kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Pedri. Iniesta. Aims beyond the defence. And the half-time whistle goes.
ஸ்கிரிப்ட் ஆமா ப்ரோ போட்ட
Any strong
வந்தோட்டியே
opinions on the first half?
முத மேட்சே
Pretty
ஸ்கிரிப்ட் போட்டாங்க.
straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with a
ப்ரோ
show of
கைஸ்
strength?
பாக்குறவங்கலாம் புதுசா பாக்க நம்ம சேனல் அப்படியே சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணிட்டு பாருங்க.
Puntos del estadio.
பழைய நண்பர்கள்லாம் லைக் பண்ணிட்டு பாருங்க. நம்ம டென்ஷன் ஆகுது ப்ரோ. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் மேட்ச் யாரா அவன்? கண்டிப்பா Thursday எதுவும் மேனேஜர் வந்து மேனேஜர் எதுவும் போடல. ஆனா மேனேஜர் வந்தா நல்லா இருக்கும். நமக்கு கொஞ்சம் உதவிகளாக இருக்கும்.
Here we go again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next
எங்கிட்டோ
goal
பாஸ்
becomes
பண்றாங்கடா.
crucial.
Now it's Messi. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Al Nassr clearly should have gone for the
Stoichkov! Tried the volley.
நல்ல பால்.
No.
that's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
Iniesta. And it's Iniesta. And it's Stoichkov. The message is clear, none shall pass. Al Nassr do have a chance to counter here. Adams deals with that comfortably. Iniesta. Pedri. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. He's played him through. And the finish! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Al Nassr are looking to go forward now. Oh, beautifully shaped ball.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to...
Vinicius Junior.
கரெக்டா அங்க வச்சிருக்கானா
Has found
அதான்
the net here, of course. Baresi. Kunde.
எங்கிட்டோ பால் போறான்.
Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
The ball has bounced loose now.
யாருக்குடா அவனுக்கு பால் பாஸ்
Defending his
போடுறா.
corner. He's having a go.
நாளைக்கு என்ன பாக்க வருது ப்ரோ? நாளைக்கு இல்ல நாளான்னைக்கு ஒரு நாளைக்கு வெனஸ்டே தானே.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
வெனஸ்டே பாப்போம் ப்ரோ கண்டிப்பாக. நான் இன்னும் நியூஸ் வரல எதுவும். பாக்குறேன் நான். இது வருதா? நாளைக்கு வந்துரும் ப்ரோ. எப்படி அவன் இவங்க போடுறது பாதி ஃபேக் நியூஸா தான் இருக்கும். ராக்கெட்டிச் வந்தாலும் வர வாய்ப்பு இருக்கு. பார்சலோனா ராக்கெட்டிச் தெரியும்ல. ஏன்னா அவன் ரிட்டையர் ஆயிட்டான் தலைவன். அது வந்தாலும் வர வாய்ப்பு இருக்கு. தெரியல எனக்கு, ஆனா அப்படிதான் போட்டிருக்கானுங்க. மால்டினியே மொரட்ட பேக் ப்ரோ. மால்டினி வருமா நண்பர்?
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Vinicius Junior. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Lewandowski, and that interception was most necessary. Pedri and Alexander-Arnold. Iniesta. It's Iniesta! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 2 then.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Iniesta. Good running, strong and purposeful. Iniesta! Decent enough try.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
And it's Stoichkov. Challenged just a bit on the firm side.
ப்ரோ எல்லா பாலும் அவனுக்கே கொடுத்தா எப்படி ப்ரோ?
Oh, he's been caught napping. Barcelona can breathe again. Just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
இந்த சைடு கோல் போச்சு வைக்கிற
They've got to
மாதிரி.
be quick moving this forward.
Iniesta. And a header! He will be living.
வாங்க கேமர் ப்ரோ, வாங்க ப்ரோ. மால்டினி தொடாம இருக்கான்.
Of how comfortable this team
ப்ரோ
is.
போகலாம் ப்ரோ. மொரட்டு காடு ப்ரோ. என்ன ப்ரோ மால்டினி தொடான்னா சரியான காடு.
Picks it up from the goal kick. And
வா ப்ரோ வேணாம். ஏன் நல்லா தானே இருக்கு காடு. டிஃபென்சிவ் ஃபுல் பேக் தானே மால்டினி. வேற என்ன கார்டு சொல்றீங்க தலைவரே? டிஃபென்ஸ் வச்சிருக்கீங்களா ப்ரோ?
And that's put paid to a promising move.
ஆனா மால்டி நிறைய பேர் கிடைச்சிருக்கு
He's
நம்ம.
intervened well there. And it's Iniesta. Now it's Lewandowski. Vinicius Junior tries a shot. It's in.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
லெவன்டாஸ்கி இதெல்லாம் வேற என்ன பண்ணலாம். ஆக்சுவலி நல்லா பாஸ் பண்ணி இம்பாப்பேலாம் இருந்தா நல்லா பாஸ் பண்றோம்னா செகண்ட் ஸ்ட்ரைக்கர் பார்த்துட்டு போகணும். ஏன்டா எவனுக்குமே செகண்ட் ஸ்ட்ரைக்கர் இவ்வளோ கம்மியாக வருது? மறுபடியும் மால்டின் தராம நல்லா வருது.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but
Shapes to shoot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Stoichkov really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third
இல்லை
goal
தேர்ஸ்டே
of the game.
பார்ப்போம் ப்ரோ. தேர்ஸ்டே பார்த்துக்கலாம். என்ன தேர்ஸ்டே நினச்சி வருவாங்க.
Al Nassr certainly don't need to.
It's Griezmann! Pedri, Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Baresi can get it clear. He's had a shot!
ஐயோ
Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
டியூஸ்டே வெயிட் பண்ணி எடுத்துப்போம். வெயிட் பண்ணுங்க ப்ரோ.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Maradona. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
சூப்பர்ரா.
Some players have clearly taken issue here, and things are threatening to boil over. I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. And now as good a time as any to pull level. Maradona! He's missed, but not by that
lucky we
far.
don't have luck today.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
That looks a decent ball. Stoichkov. Griezmann gets it away. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. One of those games that many would have felt no one did.
அதே ஃபார்மேஷன் கொடுத்தானுங்களா? அதான் கடுப்பாகுது ப்ரோ. மற்றபடி வேற டீமுக்கு எதுக்கு வந்து நம்மளை போவே விட மாட்டாங்கன்னு தெரியலையே. எனக்கு அதுவே புரிய மாட்டேன். நானும் எவ்வளவோ ட்ரை பண்றேன், அடிச்சு இடிச்சு. மை ஃபேவரட் பிளேயர் ப்ரோ மால்டினி கொடுத்துட்டாங்க. இந்த ஸ்பின் பண்ணி மால்டினி தொடாம இருந்தா தலை அவர் வச்சு ப்ரோ. மால்டினி வச்சிருக்கீங்களா நோவா ப்ரோ? மால்டினி இருந்தா போகாதீங்க, வேஸ்ட்டு. மால்டினி இன்கேஸ் மால்டினி நம்மகிட்ட இல்லை அப்படின்னா கண்டிப்பாக போகலாம். கைஸ் ஒரு நல்ல இது சொல்லுங்க, பிட்ரேட் வீடியோ இது ஸ்க்ரீன் ரெக்கார்டு 15 ஜிபிக்குள்ள, சாரி 15 ஜிபிக்குள்ள இருக்கணும். இது பண்ண முடியும் நம்மளால. ரொம்ப ஐயோ இந்த கார்டெல்லாம் பார்த்தா எனக்கு வெறியா வருதே. ஆல்ரெடி இருக்குன்னு சொல்றாரு தல மால்டினி. அப்ப வேணாம், அப்ப போறது வேஸ்ட் ப்ரோ. ஆல்ரெடி மால்டினி வச்சிருக்காரா? ஒரு அக்கௌண்ட் நான் பார்த்ததே இல்ல. நான் அக்கௌண்ட் அடுத்த ஸ்பின் சுத்த வரல பார்த்துக்கோ. ரவி ப்ரோ அக்கௌண்ட்டை வாங்குங்க ஸ்பின்னுக்கு. வாங்கலாம், கண்டிப்பாக வாங்குவேன். அவர் தருவார், நம்மளால தானே. அவர் ரவி 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 ப்ரோவும் தரேன்னாரு, நோவா ப்ரோவும் தரேன்னாரு. யார் ஸ்பின் பண்ணுறாங்கன்னு தெரியல. ப்ரோ இது பிட்ரேட் சொல்லுங்க ப்ரோ. கேமர் ப்ரோ அந்த இதுக்கு நல்ல பிட்ரேட்டா? ரொம்ப ஜிபி 15 ஜிபிக்குள்ள அப்படின்னா 60 ஜிபி போயிடுச்சு ஒரு வீடியோ. அந்த வீடியோ எடிட்டே பண்ண முடியல கடைசியில். இந்த சிஸ்டம் வச்சுக்கிட்டு ஒன்றும் பண்ண முடியாது. இதில் ப்ரீமியம் ப்ரோ கூட இல்லை. ப்ரீமியம் ப்ரோ மட்டும் இருந்தால் கூட தெரியும்டா.
Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And already we're underway here. And it's Lewandowski. Foot in. Luis Suarez. Pedri gets across to intercept that. Now, what about a counter-attack? Serginho. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Fran Garcia puts them all in. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Lewandowski.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Very little question about who's going to be the star of the show here, I think, Jim.
Yeah, assuming we're referring to the one and only Francesco Totti.
Of course we are.
Yeah, well, when you look at him, you just think about mischief, devilment, somebody who finds those pockets of space, gets turning and bringing others into play. And not only that, Peter, but a very clever goal scorer.
எனக்கு அதை பற்றி தெரியாது ப்ரோ. நம்ம அப்படியா? சரி சரி, ஓகே ஓகே ப்ரோ, பார்த்துங்க.
El dorsal 20 será reemplazado por el dorsal 14.
நான் இதெல்லாம் செக் பண்ணுறேன். ஒரு 5000 கொடுத்து அந்த மாதிரி செக் பண்ணி பார்க்குறேன். அவசரப்பட்டு தேவையில்லாத வேலை ஆயிடுச்சு. கேட்குறீங்க?
Serginho.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Totti! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
And the shot! Yes! First blood drawn. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Can he finish? They've done it! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Totti. Alexander-Arnold.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Suarez is onto it in a flash. Iniesta. Just eases
ஏய்
him off the
பால்
ball.
கரெக்ட்டா
Now it's
பால்
Luis
அவன்ட
Suarez.
போடுறான்.
Couldn't squeeze it through.
பாலையும் பிடிக்கிறான்.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Crossed in again. And he cuts out the supply. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Maradona. He won't be happy with that one. Pass somewhat off target. Alexander-Arnold.
வாய்ப்பே இல்ல bro சீரியஸா.
Totti. Luis Suarez. Pass is just off target. Romero. And it's Maradona. Some resolute defending there. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Fran Garcia. Roberto Baggio. Costa Curta gets it away.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Can he spark a counter here? And it's Baggio. Mbappe. Adams with the clearance. And that's been won straight back. Can he latch onto this? Oh, smashing header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
என்ன
That's put paid to a
பண்ணாலும்
promising move. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Has a goal!
என்ன பண்ணாலும் முடியவில்லை.
Offside that time.
நான் மூச்ச போறேன்.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
சும்மா தான் ஆட்டம்.
Kunde. Barcelona can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. And he's intervened well there. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Vinicius Junior.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he's gone looking for safety. Luis Suarez. Roberto Baggio. And he's certainly onside here. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So your views on the first half?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
Se recuerda a nuestros espectadores que cualquier persona que presente evidentes signos de embriaguez podrá ser expulsada.
And we're underway again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Up he goes! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
And they win it back again. Alexander-Arnold.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Serginho. Pedri. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Totti. He can run onto that. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Luis Suarez. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Costa Curta. That'll be a throw. And he's being shifted off it. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
It's Basho!
Missed
by a fraction.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a
60 minutes played.
96 espectadores.
And here's Iniesta. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Maradona running with the ball. Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Maradona!
இந்த எடுத்துறான் எப்படியாச்சும் மூச்சை போட்டா அதுல வந்து அவன் இந்த எடுத்துறான் என்ன பண்றதுன்னு தெரியல
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
He has found the way through.
ஐயோ நட்மேக்டா டேய்
Roberto Baggio. Great hit!
That's just playing it safe and simple. That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
என்னடா
Oh, no joy this time. Adams with the clearance.
என்ன நடக்குதுனே தெரியல என்ன வரான் பால பிடிக்கிறான் நம்ம போட்டுட்டு போயிட்டே இருக்கோம் அவ்வளவுதான் பண்றான்
Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of
எல்லா பாலும் அவன்கிட்ட தான் இங்க பாரு
As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
Madrid finding a position of real strength now. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played through for the wide man. And the goalkeeper's got a good part to that. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. That is a great pick out. Maradona gets flagged offside. Good running, strong and purposeful. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, great play! Vinicius Junior!
அதுவும் பால் போடா டேய்
Nicely aimed pass. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Alexander-Arnold attempts a clearance.
Barcelona are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's there's the hit! It's there!
இவ்வளவு நேரம் கழிச்சு வந்து
It's the stuff you
கோல்
work
போட்டு
on the
என்ன
training
பிரயோஜனம்
ground time and
தெரியல
time again.
கடைசி
and it
நேரத்துல
came
நம்ம
off.
கொடுக்குறாங்க 3 கோலை போட்டது அப்புறம்
Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout.
ஆறா டேய் எப்பா
Pedri could move up a gear here. Aimed beyond the defence. Pedri gets over and intercepts. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And it's Maradona.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on. Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Maradona. It's Maradona! And the number on the board is 3. Alexander-Arnold. Iniesta. No, he's just misjudged that one. Forwards and with intent. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. So that's it. It is all over. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become...
கைஸ் பார்க்குறவங்க லைக் பண்ணிட்டு ஷேர் பண்ணிட்டு சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணிட்டு பாருங்க கைஸ் புதுசாக பார்க்க நம்ம சேனல்ஸ் ஜீரோ வியூஸ் கை கை கொடுங்கடா டேய், நீ எனக்கு மட்டும் கொடுங்கடா போட்டு காடை மட்டும் நல்லா.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Just joining us, we are already underway. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, there first. They've played it short. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's going to be disappointed with that. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Good running, strong and purposeful. Lewandowski in acres of space out. Big chance! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
So, a breakthrough already.
Yeah, திரும்ப
He'd have done well to reach that.
ஆக்சுவலா
Another throw-in. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Shifted it to the flank. Oh, what a climb!
oh
He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's in plenty of space here. Stoichkov. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Iniesta. He won't be happy with that one. Pedri plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Pedri. And Alexander-Arnold. Gets his pass away. Oh, that's well spotted.
ஏய் சோ இவன்ட்ட கொடுக்காம அவன்ட்ட கொடுக்கணும்.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now here's the delivery. And the keeper beats it away. Keeper's ball. Now that looks a decent ball. And the shot!
வா செம பாஸ்டா.
Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Oh, and it's such a good effort. Maybe the target really should have been hit.
நமக்கு இந்த கும்பா
Serginho. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Pedri. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Can he latch on to this? Serginho. And that's too far for anyone. Oh, he's found support out wide. Koundé gets good distance on it. And they're back on the ball again. Can he get onto this? Heads it!
அவனோட ஜாப் வந்து
Good delivery, but no joy.
கரெக்ட்டா
No, that was a slick
பாருங்களேன்.
move, and there were several options in
இந்த
the
side
box
ஓடியாடுறான்.
to pick out.
அவன் என்ன கண்ட்ரோல் பண்ண
Oh, it's a sweet ball that. Serginho is offering some sort of an apology there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Very nicely done. Oh, that's fabulous. Who's going to get there? And here's Stoichkov. And the finish! Oh, taken with style.
இவ்வளவுதான் நண்பர்கள்.
Two-goal push looking safe.
only
No
அடிச்சு
space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Pedri, and it's Stoichkov. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Nicely spread. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that's really well manoeuvred. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, played through for the wide man. And the referee brings the first half to a close. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Barcelona sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. So off we go once more. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. And he won't reach that. Oh no, this does not look good. Costa Curta. Lewandowski. Alexander-Arnold. It's Pedri. Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival. Pedri. Yamal tries making a foray down the right. This is promising. Oh, the touch is just
Chorus
too
bro வாங்க
thick.
welcome
Really
bro
have done without that.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Serginho. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Stoichkov. He is through here. In with the challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
அவரை சாப்பிட்டாச்சா கைஸ் பார்க்குறவங்க லைக் பண்ணிட்டு பாருங்க
He's given a throw. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Serginho.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Oh, easy pickings there. Looking for options for movement. Good offside that time. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. There's the hit! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
இவரோட இது மட்டும் நம்ம ஆளுக்கு எடுத்துக்கிட்டா நல்லா இருந்தது போச்சு நான் சப்ஸ்கிரைபருக்கு பாவம் எடுத்து தர முடியும்
Serginho. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Iniesta. And it's Stoichkov. Forwards and with intent. Serginho. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Iniesta. That is good alertness. Alexander-Arnold, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Lewandowski. Dinks one through. No luck with that dink over the top. Yamal. Kyle Walker. And the pass is intercepted. But he was quick to react. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Lewandowski tries a shot!
ஐயோ சரியான ட்ரா டேய்.
It's there!
சரியான ட்ரா.
And they are cruising away.
ஆப் கார்னர்ரா நறுக்கணும்.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
கைஸ் பாக்குறவங்க லைக் பண்ணிட்டு ஷேர் பண்ணிட்டு சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணிட்டு பாருங்க இந்த சேனலுக்கு புதுசா பாக்குறீங்க.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 8.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Iniesta. Será
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
el dorsal 5.
Paris Saint-Germain have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Corner number 2 then. Barcelona have the chance to go. Torres! And through to the goalkeeper. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Fernando and Torres has another go.
நைஸ்.
He scored, and they are right back within touch. That's no fluke. It's what he was there for.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
El dorsal 7.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Mbappe, that's a sharp pass. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor.
He's had a hit!
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Adams cuts it out. Romero. Lewandowski. 5 minutes left on the clock. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Menu. And the shot! In he goes again! Oh no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So 1 moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
ஜெயிச்சிரோன்ற நம்பிக்கை தான் நண்பர்களே. அதனால
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And that is that. Barcelona have emerged victorious in this match of thrills.
எனக்கு தெரிஞ்சு 3 ஃபார்வர்ட் ஓகே, பட் ஆனா செகண்ட் ஸ்ட்ரைக்கர் எவனுமே இருக்க மாட்டானுங்க. எனக்கு சீரியஸா போட்டு கோல் போச்சரும் செகண்ட் ஸ்ட்ரைக்கர் இருக்க மாட்டாங்க. போறோமா யாரும் வரலன்னா அழகா தூக்கி நம்ம இது போட்டுக்க வேண்டியதான். மெஸ்ஸியை தூக்கி ரைட்ல லெஃப்ட்ல போட்டு விளாட வேண்டியது. அவ்வளோதான் நண்பர்களே. பிளான் ஏதோ முடிச்சு. நான் 8 மணிக்கு தான் கரெக்டாக லைவ் வரீங்க. நம்ம லைவ் கைஸ் பார்க்குறவங்க லைக் பண்ணிட்டு பாருங்க கைஸ். புதுசாக பார்க்குறீங்க சேனலை அப்படியே சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணி விட்டு பாருங்க. இருக்கா கேட்குங்களா பெட்ரியா கேப்டன் ஆக்சிஜன் இந்தாலே மின்னொரு பொழுதினிலே கற்றை திருடி போனாயதனாலே
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. It really is a sight to behold here, as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And as you can see, we've already started here. And it's Fernando Torres. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they're back on the ball again. That's tidy. Well, that is one way to
hold.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Torres.
Fernando Torres really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Has a go! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Torres completing his first century of appearances here today, and that has not gone unnoticed.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
Wilshere, no change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Always onto this, and Torres! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Roberto Carlos.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Good play on the left-hand side here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Fernando Torres. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Backhand! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Barcelona were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Havertz. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Pedri. And it's Fernando Torres.
Oh, Vini, நிக்கிறா எதுக்குடா நிக்கிற Vini?
Taken back almost at once. Oh, this is and the finish. It's in.
எதுக்குடா நிக்கிறான்? Viniயே இப்ப லெஃப்ட் ஃபுட்ல வாங்கி ரைட்ல கனெக்ட் பண்றான். ஏன் தெரிய மாட்டேங்குது.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, super ball. Now it's Messi. Pedri. That is good alertness. And it's Wilshere. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts.
There's the hit!
அவ்வளவுதான்.
Goal!
இவ்வளவேதான் guys. செம்ம பாஸ், செம்ம
And
மேட்ச்.
there it is, his 10th goal.
அந்த டோரஸ் அங்க அழகா இங்க ஓடி வந்தான் பாருங்க. இதுல தான் பால் இருக்கு.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pires looking to penetrate opposition lines. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Messi. That's a good ball played into space. There's no flag.
Stoichkov really added the width there.
Can he finish? Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Goes in for the header.
Wow.
Goal! There is a man right at the top of his game.
Nice, guys.
And he just knows
Nice,
it.
nice.
Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Well, that has changed the dynamic. And the half-time whistle goes.
Well,
Hello?
it's hard to say whether a two-goal
Hello?
advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
புரியல என்னது?
Barcelona are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1.
ம், சரி. வின்சிலே பேசிக்கிறேன். நான் வின்சிலே பேசிக்கிறேன். ஹலோ என்ன வின்சி? ஹலோ ஹலோ என்ன வின்சி? ஹலோ என்னது என்னாச்சு? ஆ ஏன் என்ன போகுது? நல்ல ஃப்ரீயாக விழுந்துச்சு பார்த்துக்கலாம். ஏதோ ஒரு மேட்ரா? ஏன் சொல்லிருச்சாமா அது?
Second half gets underway.
அம்மா கதை விடாங்க ஃபுல்லாது.
It's a sweet ball back. Fernando Torres.
அதான் ஃபுல்லாக இருந்துச்சு. நீ அழுவாத சரியா?
The ball is out of play.
பார்த்துக்கலாம். நீ ஏன் இதுக்கு போயிட்டு சின்ன பிள்ளை மாதிரி இருந்துச்சு? ஏன் வேற யாராச்சும் சொன்னாங்களா?
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away.
பார்த்துக்கலாம். அதான் ஒன்றும் போகாது. இருக்க வச்சிருவோம்.
Stoichkov.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Perez.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's beaten the last man. Oh, he had to make it. And he did make it. It's Pedri. Stoichkov. Decent progress down the left. And here's Torres. Havertz. And that is expertly dealt with. Messi. Stoichkov. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Perez.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch. There they go, hunting again.
Adams concedes a free kick for that.
Yeah, mute.
Torres delivering the goods as expected.
Well, not only can a player of such high caliber show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Oh, the shot could be on here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pedri. Well-timed, excellent interception. Quarter of an hour into the second half. He is through here. He's had a hit. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Perez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Kimmich calmly anticipates. And it's Perez. Fernando Torres. Oh, that's a key interception. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Beckham. Havertz. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Vinicius Junior. And there's green grass ahead of him. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
This might spell chance!
Oh, fuck.
Really well taken goal. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Done delicately. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Nice ball.
He gets big. Harmlessly behind.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Cambio de jugadores.
Sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal 8 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 5, el dorsal 21. Cambio de jugadores.
Wilshere. De Bruyne. Oh, super find. Stoichkov. Saka. Wilshere. And that's put paid to a promising move. Perez. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's great hit! Oh, he's been caught in for the pieces! And for a moment, time stood still. It's their second corner of the game. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Barcelona probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Fernando Torres. Pedri. Floated through. Torres picks it up out wide. And that's really well manoeuvred.
2 minutos de descuento.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the... Has a shot! And the ball... And another try!
Oh, Chelsea.
Caught offside that time. That looks a crack. And Stoichkov!
அவ்வளவுதான்டா டேய். செம்மடா 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 டேய்.
Fantastic!
மாட்டி.
He's got himself
Rocket,
an
rocket.
absolute peach.
நடு ரோட்ல இருந்து போகுது guys. அடினா அடி இது அடி நான் வந்துறேன்.
And that
இதான்
will
அடி
be
நான்
the
வந்துறேன்.
final act.
சூப்பரா போச்சு. வா. nice shot.
So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Vinicius Junior, very much the hat-trick here.
என்ன பண்றது? கைஸ் பார்க்குறவங்க நம்ம சேனல் அப்படியே சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணி விட்டு பாருங்க கைஸ், புதுசாக பார்க்குறீங்கன்னா.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Batistuta. David Villa. Oh, just skips past his man. David Villa had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
And here's Torres. Looking for options for movement. Shade too heavy. Keeper could pick that up. Can he spark a counter here? Nicely intercepted. And it's Messi. Gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. He's in plenty of space here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's found Vinicius Junior! Goal! Barcelona!
ஒரே
Barcelona!
கோல், ஒரே இதில் எப்படி கோல் அடிப்பது?
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that.
Vinicius Junior!
ஐயோ ஐயோ, செம்ம கோல்ரா. அப்படியே அடுத்த இதே கோல் கைஸ்.
Double quick time.
செம்ம கோல்.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
அக்கா கோல் பை வினி காடு மொக்கனா இருக்கு. இது போட்டு கொலவலன்னு வளர்க்குறானே. ரம் டிஸ்.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. And he's managed to get free. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Fernando Torres.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Barcelona have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score.
This is the time you need that pace.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Manchester United finding their passes. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now there's a fine ball. João Neves. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Batistuta. Romero promptly onto that, and that is that. Messi. And the counter is on. That is a great pick out. Oh, he's been shot a goal!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
David Villa. It's Batistuta. Deftly done. And it's hoisted clear. Pedri is offering some sort of an apology there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Nuno Mendes. That's a good run down the left. That is a brilliant interception. Messi. And here's Messi. Vitinha.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders
In with a header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Adams gets across to intercept that. Pedri. Great ball if he can get there. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And here's Batistuta. He want to be quick to recover this. Oh, good ball. And Torres! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Nicely aimed pass. And now they can spring out of defence. And that could set him on his way. Could move up a gear here. And here's Batistuta. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Vitinha has a go! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. So your views on the first half?
Oh, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter.
Camilo.
And the breaks may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Barcelona ahead 2-0 and they are looking good.
Que no pierdan de vista sus hijos durante el partido.
Here we go again. Great defending, strong and determined. Vitinha, Hakimi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's onside. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Fernando Torres looking for the runner. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's neat. Vinicius Junior!
அவ்வளவுதான் பா வினி கார்டு மொரட்டா இருக்குடா சாமி சாமி
Panache and passion. This
நான் மாதிரி
a
இருக்கு கார்டு
man full of it all.
நல்லா இருக்குடா
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display. What a player.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
ஆமா ப்ரோ 3 கோல் மொட்டை கோல்
Dealt
ப்ரோ
with nicely by the defence. Pinches it off him. Hakimi. And the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Can he get onto this? Now it's Torres.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Asciende a 96.
And he welcomes it in.
97 espectadores.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Barcelona have reclaimed it. He can run onto that. He's got away. There's the shot! Vitinha gets good distance on it.
That's the number. அட்டே மாட்டேன். நான் இந்த இடத்துல எப்படியாச்சும் அடிக்கலான்ட்டு பார்க்குறேன்.
Lovely bit of skill. This is promising. Real chance here. He's been taken down. The referee has pointed at the spot. Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here.
மெஸ்ஸிக்கு எல்லாத்துக்கும் ஒரே இதை போட்டாங்களா? கைஸ் ப்ரோ ரைட்டா லெஃப்டா டக்குன்னு அப்படின்னா போட்டான் ப்ரோ. டென்ஷன் ஆகி வெளியே போயிட்டான் ப்ரோ. இந்த மேட்ச் ப்ரோ, இந்த மேட்ச் பாருங்க கண்டிப்பா ஸ்கிரிப்ட் போடுவாங்க. இந்த மேட்ச் ஸ்கிரிப்ட் உண்டே நமக்கு. அவர் இப்போ இதுவும் கிரிக்கெட்டும் போடுறாரா? தமிழன் ப்ரோ, தமிழன் ஃபுட்பால் கிளப் அவரு. பரவாயில்லையே. கிரிக்கெட்லாம் நமக்கு விளையாட சுத்தமா கிரிக்கெட் நான் விளையாண்டதே இல்லை ப்ரோ சீரியஸ். ஆனால் கிரிக்கெட் பேட் நிறைய பேர் விளையாடுறேன். இதே இதை வந்து நிறைய பேர் எடுத்துட்டு வராங்க பாருங்க. 2 ஃபார்வர்டு வச்சிருக்காங்க. எப்படி விளாடும்? 2 ரைட் பேக் சிபிஐ வச்சிருக்காங்க. வேண்டைக்கு ஆடம்ஸ் நமக்கு வேண்டை கிடைக்கவே இல்லை ப்ரோ. வேண்டை கிடைச்சா கணபதி.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. The action has already started. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
More and more pressure on the ball here. And that's gone loose. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed. Oh no, what has happened here? Has a goal! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very so early. Manchester United clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Odo. Adams. Conte. Messi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Quarter of an hour played.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Yeah.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's Fernando Torres. Now it's Stoichkov. Stoichkov.
Ah.
I think that's offside.
Ball
Yes,
bro.
it is.
உள்ள போய் உள்ள கோல் ராதுன்னு நினைச்சேன்.
Good spot. He's seen the run. And he's away. Decent hit!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Costa Curta. Played over towards the opposite flank. That's a little off target. Beckham. And it's Owen. Manchester United deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Haaland. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Stoichkov. Ribéry. And that could set him on his way. He's had it taken off him. Pedri. And it's Messi. Looking for the run. Vinicius Junior. Mendes getting this one clear. Nicked it back promptly. That's a sharp pass. A nicely aimed pass. Costa Curta.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
விளாட்றான்.
And he's intervened well there. Messi. Odo. Beckham. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Owen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Beckham, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now the finish!
அவ்வளவுதான். இதுக்கப்புறம் அவங்கள தடுக்கவே முடியாது பாருங்க.
Barcelona
ஒண்ணுமே
are in business.
ஒண்ணுமே பண்ண முடியாது இதெல்லாம்.
Yeah, the pass was bang on and he just had to ensure he
எவ்வளவுதான்
didn't stray
தடுப்பான்.
offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Owen. And Owen! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Owen is offering a wry smile there.
நீ
This
finish
was
மொரட்டார்.
possibly the last play of the half. And he's had a hit.
ஐயோ
And again.
ஐயோ
He's done it.
அம்மா பால் ராக்கெட் மாதிரி போச்சுடா ஷாட்.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too.
ஹாய் ரவி ப்ரோ வாங்க வாங்க
Back
வாங்க.
to the first half. So half
போட்டானுங்க தூக்கி சொல்லுனானுங்க கைஸ். நான் சொன்னேன் 3 மேட்சுக்கு மேல தூக்கி அடிச்சுவாங்க. மூணு மேட்சுக்கு மேல அவங்க நம்ம ஜெயிக்கவே விட மாட்டாங்க. அதான் அல்காரிதம் படி அதான் நடக்கும். அதான் தெரிஞ்சு போச்சு நண்பர்களே.
No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive,
that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Beckham powering forward here. Can he get it through? Otto.
Manchester United making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
That's been cut out, well played. And he's got his range on there. Messi. Pedri. Adams. And he welcomes it in. He's in, chance! He's scored! It's level again! What a match we have!
Hey!
I could watch this
Bro,
everywhere,
hey,
Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Bro,
Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away.
போன உள்ள வந்துச்சு guys. பாத்ரூம் போயிட்டு இருக்கு நண்பர்களே.
So all square and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
ஐயோ இந்த பூனையை வச்சுட்டு நான் எப்படி பண்ணிக்கிட்டு இருக்கு இந்த பூனை.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Messi. Coming on to replace him.
So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And it's Fernando Torres. Ribéry. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Not the most accurate pass. Conte. Nuno Mendes. No luck with that dink over the top. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Costa Curta. Torres. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Bro, do you know GTA place? இங்கயா bro, இங்க ஏற நிக்கிறேன்.
Torres might just make this. Now it's Stoichkov. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Conte. Beckham.
எப்படியும் 10 ரூபாய் வந்துரும்.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
நீங்க பண்றீங்களா என்ன? டவுன்லோட் பண்றீங்களா?
And it's Messi. Oh, important interception. Pedri. Beckham. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Adams calmly anticipates. And it's Stoichkov. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. 75 minutes played. Pedri. And here's Stoichkov. Pedri looking to get on the end of this. Vinicius Junior shapes to shoot! Cleared without hesitation. That's a decent clearance.
Barcelona are showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're
round
calling on
120.
all their resources now.
எப்படியும் 10 ரூபாய்ட்ட வந்துரும் bro.
Owen. He's got a side of goal. And somehow he managed to miss it.
That could prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
10k வந்துரும் bro கண்டிப்பாக. ஏதோ பர்ச்சேஸ் பண்ற ஐடியாவா? வாங்கி போடுங்க انا இருக்காம்.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
So, time for changes on both.
நீங்க விளையாடுறீங்களா? கண்டிப்பா வாங்குவீங்களா?
Beckham. Number 6.
Oh, good looking ball.
Coming on the field.
Otto.
Number 8. Erdegaard. Number 22. Hadrian.
Gently done.
There's the hit.
அவ்வளவுதான் ஸ்கிரிப்ட் போட்டாதான் எனக்கு தெரியுமே 3 மேட்சுக்கு அப்புறம் ஜெயிக்க விட மாட்டாரு. என்ன வரதால நம்மள போட்டுவாங்க.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Deftly away.
Barcelona have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Haaland! Oh, what has happened here? De Bruyne.
There will be
It's
3
Maradona.
minutes added time.
Fernando Torres tries to dink it through. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, that's an inviting ball. And the shot!
நான்
That was no routine save. So that's it. It is all.
தெரியுமே ஸ்கிரிப்ட் பண்ண போட்டு என் டைம்
They
வந்து
could
பை.
so easily
Okay,
have won on
okay.
another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go.
தெரியுமே ப்ரோ பண்ணுவானுங்க. வீம்புக்குன்னு தோக்க விட்டா ஒண்ணும் பண்ண முடியாது. அதெல்லாம் இப்போ நட்மேக் எவ்வளவு பால் நம்ம நட்மேக் ஆகுது எப்பா. அப்புறம் சொல்லுவாப்ல. ஆமா யாரு? ஆமா சரி நீ ஜிடி ஏன்னா இது டவுன்லோட் பண்ணியா இது ஜி பார்த்துட்டு வந்துச்சு வர அவன்கிட்டே கேட்டு பாருமாப்ல எதுவும். சரி லிங்க் வேணா வாங்கி அனுப்பிச்சு விட சொல்றேன் டவுன்லோட் பண்ணலாம். ஆடு இல்ல சும்மா ட்ரை பண்ணி பார்ப்போம். அவன் நமக்கு வரமாட்டேன்ல இப்ப நம்ம நானும் யூடியூப் பார்த்தேன் எனக்கு ஒன்றும் வரல. இல்லை ஏன் சிஸ்டம் எனக்கு வரல. ஏன் சிஸ்டம் டவுன்லோட் பண்ணல. வெங்கடேஷ் ஹாய் ப்ரோ வெல்கம் வெல்கம். சொல்லுங்க இனி என்ன மச்சான் என்ன சொன்னாங்க? அப்படியா இப்ப இல்ல மாப்பிள்ள வெறும் அந்த மானிட்டரு கீபோர்ட்லாம் எதுவும் இல்லாம வெறும் அந்த சிபியூ மட்டும். ஏன் 35 ரூபா உனக்கு அது மட்டும் நான் எவ்வளோன்னு கேளு. உன்னோட ஸ்பெசிஃபிகேஷனு கான்ஃபிகேஷனே வச்சு கேளேன். உன்னோடதே வச்சு கேளு கேட்டு எவ்வளோன்னு கேளு. சரி என்ன வீடியோ போட்டியா? பரவாயில்ல போடு போடு மாப்பிள்ள எடுத்தோன்னே அப்படியே எடுத்தோன்னே யூஸ் போகாதல்ல. நீ அது பழைய இதுதான் இருந்தாலும் நீ அப்படியே கண்டினியூ பண்ணி தான் பிரச்சனை இருக்காது. பார்த்துக்கலாம் நீ போடு. அப்படியா சரி பார்த்துக்கலாம் ஒரு சரி மாப்பிள்ள வச்சாரேன். நீ கேட்டு எனக்கு கால் பண்ணு. நண்பர்களே கைஸ் புதுசாக பார்க்கணும் சேனல் அப்படியே சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணி விட்டு பாருங்க கைஸ். நம்ம சேனலை வெங்கடேஷ் ப்ரோ புதுசாக பார்க்கணும் சேனல் அப்படியே சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணிட்டு பாருங்க ப்ரோ. லியோனல் மெஸ்ஸி ப்ரோ PS5 கேபிள் இன்டர்நெட் கனெக்ட் பண்ணியிருக்கீங்களா? இல்லாட்டி வைஃபை? இல்லை இன்டர்நெட் தான். இது ஈத்தர்நெட் தான். ஈத்தர்நெட் கொடுத்தே ரவி சாரி ப்ரோ ரவி ப்ரோ நேற்று வந்து எவ்வளோ கன்றாவியாக இருந்துச்சுன்றதை பார்த்தீங்க நண்பர்களே. விடுங்க ப்ரோ, அக்கௌண்ட் தான் ப்ரோ வேணும் நமக்கு. நமக்கு கேம் பிளேலாம் எந்த பஞ்சாயத்துமே கிடையாது. இனிமேல் நமக்கு தேவைப்பட்ட அக்கௌண்ட் மட்டுமே நண்பர்களே. நமக்கு வந்து இதெல்லாம் பிரச்சனை கிடையாது, எல்லாம் முடிஞ்சா. நமக்கு தேவை வந்து ஒரு மொரட்ட அக்கௌண்ட் இருந்தால் டிவிஷன் 1லேயே ஸ்டேபிளாக இருக்கலாம். ஏன்னா முடியாது. இல்லைன்னா அதுக்கேற்ற மாதிரி நம்மளும் இந்த கிளிச்சு போடுவாங்கல்ல, கிளிச்சுன்றேன் பாருங்க, இந்த கிராஸ் பிளே வச்சு விளாட்றது, அந்த மாதிரி சல்லித்தனமாக விளாண்டா மட்டுமே தான் நம்மளால போக முடியும். இல்லைன்னா நம்ம ஃபார்மேஷனும் நம்மளோடதை வச்சு நமக்கு தெரிஞ்சதை வச்சு விளாண்டா போகவே முடியாது. அது மட்டும்தான் நண்பர்களே உண்மை.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. It really is a sight to behold here as
today da install பண்றீங்களா?
opens its arms.
மொபைலா இல்ல PS-ஆ bro? மொபைலா PS-ஆ?
In unison. As you can see, we've already started here. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Now it's Torres, and that's a superb pass. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He won't be happy with that one. Alexander-Arnold is sporting a guilty look after that.
டிவிஷன் மேட்ச் விளாண்டிங்கன்னா சந்தோஷமா இருக்கும். டிவிஷன் மேட்ச் வச்சிங்கன்னா மனநல ஹாஸ்பிட்டல் தான் போகணும். உண்மையானது. கேம் நல்ல கேம் தான் ப்ரோ. ஆனால் என்ன ஸ்கிரிப்டா போடுவானுங்க தூக்கி. ஃபுட்பால் பார்ப்பீங்களா ப்ரோ? சூப்பர் பால் ராவ்.
That's synonymous with being dependable. The man they call safe hands.
Yep, David Seaman, one of the outstanding keepers of his time.
Football பாப்பீங்களா வெங்கடேஷ் ப்ரோ?
Tight defense because of the understanding he develops with those in front.
தம்பி என்ன பாத்து பண்ற?
And he's quick to get it clear again. Romero did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Romario, he's played it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Super ball.
Played into space out wide. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Okay.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Torres proves just a little bit too strong. No way through. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts.
அப்படி பிளேயர்ஸ் அன்லாக் பண்றது சொல்லுங்க ப்ரோ. பிளேயர்ஸ் ஜிபி இன்னங்க நான் அந்த சொல்றேன். இந்த மேட்ச் விளையாடுங்க ப்ரோ. இப்போதைக்கு உங்களுக்கு 2-3 பிளேயர் கொடுத்துருப்பானுங்களே யாராச்சும் புதுசா கொடுத்துருக்காங்களா?
That is a little undercooked. That's a good ball played into space. Fernando Torres. And Torres! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He'll try to keep this alive. Drilled in low. He's had a shot.
Wow, samada de. Sama. What a goal by Torres.
Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have
bro,
been.
player unlockலாம் பண்ணனும்னா நமக்கு முதல்ல நார்மலா உங்களுக்கு ஏஐ மேட்ச் ஆடுங்க ப்ரோ. உங்களுக்கு இப்போதைக்கு எதுவுமே இருக்காது, காசு இருக்காது, எதுவுமே இருக்காது.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Davids.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Hey.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஏஐ மேட்ச் விளையாண்டீங்களா உங்களுக்கு பிபி காயின்ஸ் தருவாங்க ப்ரோ. அதை வச்சா நம்ம வந்து பிளேயர் வாங்குற மாதிரி இருக்கும். அப்படி இல்லைன்னா நான் சொல்றேன் உங்களுக்கு எப்படி. அந்த மேட்ச் இது டிவிஷன் மேட்ச்.
Modric. And that has put paid to that. It's Romario. And it's Roberto Carlos. Modric.
கடவுளே போட்டான்டா டேய் ப்ரோ நெக்ஸ்ட் சீசன் ரேங்க் புஷ் பண்ணுங்க கண்டிப்பா 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 பண்ணாமலா எல்லாரும் வேலை ப்ரோ ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணவே விட்டேன்
and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals
you
could ever score.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up.
நமக்கு இந்த ஆஃப் கிரவுண்ட்ல இருந்து அடிக்கிறதுக்குலாம் ஆள் இல்ல ப்ரோ பக்கத்துல போய் தான் அடிக்கிற மாதிரி.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that
டேய் யாரா நீ?
Oh, smashing header.
யார் ப்ரோ அவன்? டக்குனு
get his head on that but couldn't score.
நீங்க பண்றீங்களா ப்ரோ? ப்ரோ நீங்க பண்றீங்களா? गाइस பாக்குறவங்க நம்ம சேனலை அப்படியே சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணிட்டு பாருங்க.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Davids. Muto. Go back. Adams gets rid.
ப்ரோ டபுள் டச் எப்படி பண்ணனும் गाइस ப்ரோ இந்த ஜாய்ஸ்டிக்கை பிடிச்சிட்டு மேலே தள்ளிட்டு இதுதான டபுள் டச் அது எந்த ஒரு வாட்டி ட்ரைனிங் போய் பாருங்க அது எந்தெந்த சைடு எப்படின்றது உங்களுக்கு தெரியும் அது டபுள் டச் இப்படி பண்ணி இந்த ஜாய்ஸ்டிக் ரைட் ஜாய்ஸ்டிக்கை மேலே பிடிச்சிட்டு ஜாய்ஸ்டிக் சைடு மேலே அது எதுனா நம்ம அந்த எந்த சைடு இருக்கானோ அந்த சைடு நம்ம டபுள் டச் பண்ணால் வந்துடும் நான் டபுள் டச் நினைக்கிறேன் நானே ஸ்கில்லாம் பண்ண மாட்டேன்னு உங்களுக்கு நல்லா தெரியும் நம்ம வெறும் பாஸ் மட்டும் தான் நண்பருக்கு
The pass has gone astray. 5 minutes till the break. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chouameni. Pedri.
Super ball Ravini.
And he was alert to it. Super ball.
Right joystick up, left joystick right up. Hey bro, mala peyudu bro.
Very tasty combination.
Guys, ungurla mala peyuda guys.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Modric played back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Romario.
And
the first 45 minutes are up.
A
very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides. Neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a...
As both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Barcelona leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Oh, good-looking ball.
Well
sorted out. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh bro, விளையாடுறது இல்லையா நீங்க?
Aims beyond the defence.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he skips past his man. Chouameni. Muto dominates aerially so often. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but that was not the case. That is very well defended. Oh, easy.
Ball engidra na serious ana purra dai engid
he steps in and
nalla pandranu
Modric.
La asistencia a este partido
Muto
asciende a 96.846 espectadores.
purra dai appa
And it's Roberto Carlos. Davids. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Romario.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And here's Vinicius Junior, Fernando Torres, Muto, Davids, Chouameni short-changes him with that pass. Pass somewhat off target. Roberto Carlos, Davids. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Real chance here. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
என்னடா ஃபவுல் பண்ண நீ ஏன்டா மாதிரியெல்லாம் வச்சிருக்கான் நம்மள்ட்ட அது கூட கிடையாது நம்மலாம் இங்க பாருங்க எல்லாம் அனாதான் எல்லாம் ஓசியில கொடுத்தவங்க தான் நம்மளுக்கு அந்த தமிழ் ஃபுட்பால் இருக்கால அவருக்கு செம்ம கார்டு கிடைச்சு ப்ரோ நிமிஷம் லைட்டாக தான் பெய்யுது நண்பர்களே ஆனால் நல்லாலாம் பெய்யுது நல்லா பெஞ்சா செம்மையாக இருக்கும் மண் வாசனை வருது என்ன வெயிலுன்றீங்க சுற்றியில் உரட்டு வெயில் அடிக்கும் கைஸ் பார்க்குறவங்களாம் சேனல் லைக் பண்ணிட்டு ஷேர் பண்ணிட்டு சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணிட்டு பாருங்க கைஸ் புதுசாக பார்க்குறீங்கன்னா ரேங்க் புஷ் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன் இன்னும்மா ரேங்க் புஷ் மேட்ச் போடலாம் ப்ரோ மேட்ச் போடலாம் ப்ரோ நான் பிஎஸ் விளையாடுறேன் பிஎஸ் விளையாடுறீங்களா என்ன
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Timber cuts it out. Batistuta. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Torres is in a really good position out wide. Ribery. Can he spark a counter here?
1500 பாஸ் போட்டாலும் என்னால வண்டி போக முடியாது ஏய் கேரளா பயணம் ஃபோன்ல ப்ரோ ஃபோன்ல எப்படி விளையாட முடியும் நான் இதை ஸ்ட்ரீம் பண்ணிருக்கேனே
It's come loose. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played.
ஃபோன்ல சாட்டர்டே எப்படியும் போடுவேன் ப்ரோ சாட்டர்டே நைட்டு நான் சாட்டர்டே நைட்டு அந்த மாதிரி நான் கண்டிப்பா ஃபோன்ல தான் ஸ்ட்ரீம் பண்ணுவேன் அப்ப வாழுமா விளையாடுவேன் கண்டிப்பா நான் இன்னைக்கு நம்மளால பண்ண முடியாது ப்ரோ புடிச்சுக்காதீங்க ஒரு ப்ரோ
ended up in no man's land. Looking for options for movement. Messi, he's away. Messi!
Oh,
that could spell and again.
Yes.
No mistake. And with that, he becomes
ஆயிரத்தி ஸ்கிரிப்ட் போட்டாலும் நம்ம ஜெயிக்க வச்சாச்சு
300 club. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Even அவன்ட்டே எப்படி இருக்கு எப்படி கூட எனக்கு கிடையாது.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
What the fuck?
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
ஏன் இந்த இடத்துல வச்சிட்டானே
Pedri.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Messi. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
clearly is miffed
Era
having
pole
made the
கிடையாதா?
run and not get picked out.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Look, it's a run defence is this like, but the timing has to be spot on.
He's looking wide. Messi. Stoichkov. Just eases him off the ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Roberto Carlos.
ഇവനെ അടിച്ചു പ്രയോജനം
Oh, he's been caught on it. Can he put it away? They want to be quick to recover this.
അടിച്ചു മുടിയിടാ.
And that's that.
இந்த கை
Perhaps not quite
இந்த
utopian,
கையை
not
நல்லா
what
அவங்க
was
பாருங்க நீ வெந்து
entirely
போயிட்டு
desired. But
அடிச்சு
most
காய்ச்சி.
importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good
வெங்கடேஷ்
enough
ப்ரோ
in
இருக்கீங்களா?
the eyes
இருக்கீங்கன்னா
of
காட்டுறேன்
their
கைஸ்.
people.
எப்படின்றது
Fernando
காட்டுறேன்.
Torres claiming
Aye,
the man of the match award, and there is very little room for argument.
ஐயோ என்ன ஸ்ட்ரீம் எண்ட் ஆயிடுச்சா? ஐயோ இது என்ன ஆகுதுன்னே தெரியல சிஸ்டம். ஷோ சிஸ்டம்க்கு என்ன ஆச்சுன்னே தெரியல ப்ரோ, ரொம்ப லாக் ஆகுது. பிட்ரேட் 2500 ரூபா வச்சிடலாம் உங்களுக்கு, ரொம்ப இதாகுது. இப்போ லாக் ஆகுது சிஸ்டம். இப்போ தான் நல்லா பிட் ரேட் அதிகமாக வச்சா உட்காந்துது ப்ரோ சிஸ்டமே. பிரதர் மேட்ச் நாலாயிரம் இன்னும் போட்டு அடிச்சுக்கிட்டு இருக்காரு அவர் மனுஷன். 4000 ரேங்க்ல ப்ரோ. ஸ்குவாட் அனுப்பிச்சு விடுங்க.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here, the followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well, Michael Owen is, of course, likely to be the key player here, Peter. The mere sniff of a chance and he's away.
Who's arguing phenomenal pace.
Wow.
Just wide.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Nicely.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Important interception. Kagawa. Romero promptly onto that, and that is that. And they're quick to get it back. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's been cut out, well played. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Owen. Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Rodri. Owen. Now it's Kagawa. Owen looking to get on the end of this. That wasn't the greatest of balls.
Bravo. அதேனா ஏன் அப்புறம் ஸ்போர்ட்டிங் லெஸ் பண்ண வச்சிருக்கீங்க? ஸ்போர்ட்டிங் லெஸ் பண்ணா பிடிக்குமா என்ன?
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
சூப்பரா பால் போட்டான் ப்ரோ. தூக்கி கூட அடிக்கல ப்ரோ.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Played back to the goalkeeper. Irwin. Liverpool looking to pass their way through. Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's the chance to counter. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Fernando Torres. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And he's managed to get rid. No, again there's no way through. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Fernando Torres. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fernando Torres. Alexander-Arnold. Stoichkov. And Stoichkov! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Barcelona really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Pedri, done delicately. Goes in for the header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Stoichkov really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's lofted through here. Well read, and the danger is averted.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Alexander-Arnold. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Kagawa. Oh, that's fabulous. Decent hit! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And the pass is intercepted. No mess. First half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs, and the half-time score 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves. Too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about
Haaland! Alexander-Arnold. That pass has been well intercepted. Pedri. And he welcomes it in. And here's Torres. And they win it back again. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, somewhere off target.
மாதிரி
Good
pass
spot, he's seen the run. Stood up well to him there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That has not gone well. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Has a goal! Irwin gets it away. Ricky Puig. That's a throw. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
So can he finish? Adams gets it clear. And that has left him in a heap. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
தேவையில்லாத பொல்லியை போட்டேனே அடிச்சதுங்களாச்சே ஒரு பால் கூட கனெக்ட் ஆக மாட்டேங்குது guys. நம்ம சேனலில் புதுசாக பார்த்தீங்கன்னா அப்படியே சப்ஸ்கிரைபர் தட்டி விட்டு பாருங்க guys. பழைய பிளேயர்லாம்
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Costa Curta. He's going for goal! And that is high.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
அப்படியே அவன்ட்ட போதுடா சை.
This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Fuck, seriously என்கெல்லாம் என்ன பண்ணா?
He's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's a sharp little ball here. Alexander-Arnold looking to penetrate opposition lines. Messi. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort.
Chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
நம்ம முடியலையா கோல் கோல் விட மாட்டாடுதே.
Just eases him off the ball. Just about up to 75 minutes. Pedri. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Adams cuts out the pass. And it's Stoichkov. Tries to dink it through. Messi. And here's Torres. And that has been clubbed away. Well, they've got it again. That is a little undercooked. Vinicius Junior. He won't be happy with that one. And the ball's a good one here. Barcelona have a free kick.
Wow.
Now, this is a potential flashpoint, and the referee has his hands full.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
thumbnail உள்ள வருது thumbnail உள்ள வருதா புரியல தல.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal.
He's gone for goal. Strong hand by the keeper. They've got to be quick to recover this. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Could have been dangerous.
thumbnail உள்ளது வராது. thumbnail உள்ள ஓகே ஓகே thumbnail உள்ளது வர. இல்ல இல்ல சும்மா thumbnailகாக எடுத்து பார்த்தேன். வேற எதுவும் இல்ல. ஏன்னா அதுல இருக்கதான் வரணும் கிடையாது. கேமர் ப்ரோ ஒரு கோல் அடிக்க விட மாட்டறான் ப்ரோ. வந்தா நல்லா இருக்கும்.
Roberto Baggio. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Neymar. Alexander-Arnold producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
எப்படி தான்டா நான் பாஸ் இல்ல எனக்கு புரியல எவ்வளவு பாஸ் பண்ணாலும் தடுக்குற மாதிரி வச்சுட்டா எப்படி தான் நான் பாஸ் பண்றது?
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
No luck with that dink over the top. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
And the keeper beats it away.
எனக்கு பாசிங் டிலே பண்றாங்க.
So in the end one goal did it. An exciting
bro அது ஒரு அந்த இத பாத்துட்டு இருந்தேன் bro. அதுக்குள்ள ஒரு கோல போட்டான். இவன் அபாட்டி தூக்கி அடிக்காம கால்ட்டே கொடுத்து அவனும் ஒரு கர்மம் பிடிச்சனாய். அதுவே சும்மா டிஃபென்ஸ் ஏத்தி வைக்கிறதுலாம் பிரச்சனை இல்ல. அடிக்கவே முடியல. தேவையில்லாத தோத்துட்டேன் bro. சத்தியமா செம்ம டென்ஷன் ஆகுது ப்ரோ. தேவையில்லாம தோத்துட்டு அப்படியே விளையாண்டுட்டே இருந்துக்கலாம் போல இருக்கு பேசாட்டு. அப்படியே விட்டதான் தப்பு. அதுதான் தப்பு பண்ணிட்டேன். நானே நானே பாருங்க எல்லாத்தையும் வச்சிருக்கான்.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vinicius Junior! Oh, that was a
அது
brilliant
எப்படிடா
Yeah, he was
எப்படிடா
well
யாரா
placed to
அவன்
deal with
கோல்கீப்பர்
that.
அபாட்டியா
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, that's nice. Just eases him off the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity
ஐயோ தேவையில்லாம வச்சு அவனை பார்க்கல
in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Owen, now it's Messi. Messi tries making a foray down the right, and Owen! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Owen has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Alexander-Arnold, and it's Fernando Torres. quarter of an hour played. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. So we're still where we started right now. That looks a cracking ball. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Decent hit! It's there!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Pedri.
டேய் நேரா தானடா பாஸ்
Played right into his path.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, good-looking ball. Neymar. Oh, he's found some space here. Nicely worked. And that is as far as they're going to go. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Bellingham. Nakata. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Fernando Torres.
ஆடா போங்கடா டேய்
Oh, good read.
That was well played.
Great hit! He scores! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Guys, பாக்குறவங்க லைக் பண்ணி ஷேர்
This
பண்ணி
game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Vinicius Junior demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Barcelona grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Shifted upfield. And he's certainly onside here. He's picked his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nakata goes on a charge down the left. Oh, well played, well played. Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's good running with the ball. Conte. Adams. And it's Nakata. It's Bellingham. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Now it's Owen. He's in a good position here. Oh, there's a probing ball. Owen showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's cut it out, and he's had it nicked away. Fernando Torres. Messi. And the whistle goes for half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
Barcelona head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge.
Super.
So we're just settling back into this second half. And he's heaved it away and reclaimed it in a trice. That is a great ball.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
ஆடா போடா டேய்
That's really well manoeuvred. Fernando Torres. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Fernando Torres. Alexander-Arnold.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back any.
Stoichkov! Nakata. That has been slung wide. That is a great pick out. Adams makes the interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Now it's Torres. So we've reached the hour mark. Vinicius Junior. He's got the shot away! Goal!
அவ்வளவுதான்
And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So time for change, and this one is... So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Owen. Messi.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Messi. That's played into space. That's been cut out, well played. Kvaratskhelia is onto it in a flash. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Hey, திரும்பி அவன்ட கால்ல குத்து.
Musiala. Owen. Now it's Owen!
கால் டேபிள்.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Owen actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 23, Messi, será reemplazado por el dorsal 14.
And a shot!
Cambio de jugadores.
He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And it's Stoichkov. Vinicius Junior with 2 goals already to his name. Kvaratskhelia. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Schneider defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Maradona, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vinicius Junior is onto this. He's a sharp little ball, shapes the shoots.
ஏய் என்னடா இது மாதிரி எவ்வளோ பவராடா அடிக்க முடியும்? ஏடா எனக்கு புரியலடா
They
இது.
want to make the most of this turnover.
Maradona, Stoichkov.
Barcelona can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Rafael Leao. Romero deals with that comfortably. Kvaratskhelia! The message is simple: defend this with your lives.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Barcelona moments now away from seeing this one out. Kante really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Tries a shot! And that is doing no harm at all. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And that's that. Barcelona have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable.
நண்பர்களை இதோட விஷயம் என்ன பண்ணுவோம்? இன்னும் நாளைக்கு 2 நாள் தான் இருக்கு. 2 நாள் முடித்துக் கொள்ள வேண்டியதுதான். சீரியஸா பிட் ரேட் அதிகமாச்சனால தான் சிஸ்டம் ரொம்ப உட்காந்துருக்கு போல இருக்கு. அது தெரியாம என்னாச்சுன்னு யோசிச்சுட்டு இருக்கேனே. நாளைக்கு சந்திப்போம் நண்பர்களே. பாய்.